Hey everyone, this is Greg, your host of Goddamn Gamecube. Thank you for tuning in to Season 2. All episodes in this season were conducted virtually over the internet because of the coronavirus pandemic, so please excuse any audio glitches or oddities you may hear during these episodes. Thank you and enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Goddamn Gamecube, the best goddamn video game podcast there is. We are your hosts, Greg and Beppe, and back by popular demand, we are going to be reacting to GamesRadar's top 100 games of a generation, which is going to be, I think, miserable and fun at the same time. Beppe, how you doing, man? You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, this is back by popular demand because our IGN episode is it got some feedback from friends and fans that they wanted another one. So here we go, and I'll let you take it away, man.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, initially I was a little apprehensive because we did this about a year ago, but it was one of the first episodes we did, and there was a lot to talk about. And I guess the parameters for this one is a little different because it's the console generation, and I think that is a interesting way to look at. So let's kind of like take score here and see how well we did with with this technological generation.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So we're gonna start at 100. We're gonna go down from there. I think we're gonna do 50 at a time. And we'll talk a little bit about each game, and if we haven't played it, we'll be honest and say we haven't played it. But we'll go from here.
Right. Okay. So I'm assuming this is, because I'm reading their header here, it is the PS4, the Xbox One, and I don't see. I guess.
Did they do the Wii U?
It's like it's weird because it's like a hybrid.
Oh,
right?
Okay. I guess and I want to make sure everyone knows we have not looked at this before. We are going to be doing this live. So these are our reactions. So I'm ready, man.
Let's start it off at number 100. It's Hotline Miami 2.
I haven't played it. I have friends who love it. It's very hip. People love the soundtrack, but I have nothing to say about it.
I have a few things to say.
Go ahead.
We talked about this. The first game was included in the IGN thing, and I agree with that more than this because I didn't finish this one. I mean, it's cool. I like the story in both of these games quite a lot. But the way that they kind of try to up the ante a little bit when it comes to the combat scenarios in this one, and I thought it was like perfectly fine in the first game. Like, just when I say perfectly fine, I mean perfect. Like, everything is it didn't sort of overstimulate you or outstay its welcome, which I felt it did in this game. So to have this at number 100, I hope the other one's on here.
So that's our first mulligan of the day, potentially.
We'll see, but that's how I feel.
Okay, let's move right along because there are a lot.
Yep.
Oh no!
Kingdom Hearts 3.
No!
What?
Dude, rest in peace. This is for Matt and Josh and everybody who got tortured on this podcast. Dude, come on.
R.I.P. Bozo.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dude,
listen,
Matt, dude, fuck you. Come on.
Let me say this, because this was definitely not on that other list. Because I guess if my initial reaction was okay, like it was a huge deal because everyone was waiting for it. So if you want to have this be a noteworthy release of this generation, maybe. But the two things: number one, everyone I know who likes this series hated this one. And number two, their review is positive. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a finale full of heart and charm, delivering where and when it truly mattered. Not from what I've heard.
Yeah, not from like a vast majority of the fan base.
No.
Eek.
So, yikes.
Eek.
Let's next. Okay. Have you heard of this one, Resogun?
No. Am I crazy? Is that an indie
arcade
thing or
game from 2013?
No, I think. Do we have to skip it?
A PS4 launch title.
Oh.
So no, I guess that's why it made a splash. But
all right.
No, I have no. It looks kind of cute.
All right.
I won't say no.
Okay.
Until Dawn.
Oh, okay. I have something to say about this, if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
So this is one of those make choices, make decisions games. You know, kind of like a Heavy Rain. Yeah. These people made a couple of games after Until Dawn. So it's a horror game.
Supermassive games, they're called.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a horror game where you take control of I think it's 8 friends, and you have to try to survive a night in like this cabin. And you know, it gets kind of crazy where there are monsters and stuff, and it's very difficult to get everyone to survive. Right. It's not bad. I think the coolest part about it is, like, obviously everyone listening is familiar with what QuickTime events are. They did one which I have never seen before. When you hide from monsters, you have to hold the controller still, and if you like move it,
because there's the haptics.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. The controller knows when you're moving it slightly. That was cool. I think the game is undercooked. Like, there's this weird stat system that doesn't do anything. I don't know. It's okay. I don't hate that it's on here. It had some stuff that I thought was, pretty cool. So I'm okay with it.
Pretty innovative. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Well, for every step forward, there's a few steps back. And nowhere is that truer than our next candidate. Number 96, it's Fallout 4.
Oh. Oh God. You know what, dude? Now that I'm kind of seeing how this list is going, I have a sinking feeling where either I just don't like enough games, or maybe not enough games came out where games like this have to be in the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not enough good ones came out.
Dude, okay, I'm going to try to be fair here. I don't think it's horrendous. I just think it is not the RPG in-depth skill system, skill check sort of game everybody wanted, especially after New Vegas. It's not awful. It's just more of a go here, kill this. I mean, it would also kind of hurts is it takes place on our home turf, like in Massachusetts, and they didn't do a great job. Like, I don't know, Fenway Park is lame, and it's just, I don't know, it's not a great RPG, so meh. I don't know if you have anything to say.
Yeah, in the words of, no, I mean, in the event we ever do this, I'll keep it brief, but
sure.
I got this as a gift for a friend. After I'd played it, just because of how much he wanted to play it, and because I didn't want to ruin it for him, but I also didn't want him to have to pay money for it. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's a good idea. So he can just, experience this, by himself. And I swear within, I think 10, 15 minutes of playing the game, he hit one of the invisible barriers on the territory. He's like, oh, okay. It's just like, that's a great metaphor for a lot of the, can I do this moments in this game? And, and then he got to Diamond City, the Fenway Park area. And he's like, he says he tried to do the thing where you do the quick save and then you just go on a killing spree. Yeah. Like none of the NPCs would die because they're all essential. Oh my God. It's just like, this baseball town sucks. I'm done. Yeah, dude. No, I know. It's just, it's a go here, kill this. It's not the RPG in-depth thing that everybody wanted. And I think it hurts more because it's local, honestly. Oh yeah. I mean, you know what was the worst kind of disappointment was that it gets up to Concord, and I was like really hoping for a Lowell. Dude, where's MILF City, motherfuckers? Where is it? Come on. Let's get some representation in there. Yeah, for, come on. America's hometown. But yeah, it sucked. I hated it. And it's another thing where I would accept it if their list was these are notable games, but it's saying, oh, you're in for a true RPG treat.
No, you are not. No, you are not. You're in for like an okay shooter, and it's okay. Like, and
something when you're really tired after work and you come home and just let it play out.
Dude, I know.
Okay, so let's move on.
Yeah.
Number 95, Telling Lies.
Oh, you mean like this list is gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. It's from last year.
I think I got to pass. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
I can't stop thinking about that Johnny Telling Lies video that we no, it looks like so it makes it seem like you're on your desktop and you're solving crimes for the NSA or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't seen that before.
All right. I mean,
you're like spying on people. Jesus Christ.
What is this, presented by John Krasinski? Like,
oh my God.
Holy fuck. All right, moving on.
94 is The Evil Within.
Oh, okay. I can speak on this. Did you play this?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it's all right. One of my friends, Ian, we talked about this a lot when it came out. So this is a Shinji Mikami game. He's the Resident Evil 4 guy.
Yeah, and one, right?
Yeah, and one. This was his. This is Tango Softworks, right? His company.
That's right.
Yeah. So this was his sort of, I'm going to make another horror action game, and I'll be brief. It plays like a not as good Resident Evil 4. It's got some weird psychological stuff in it, but it's not all that interesting. It's a little goofy. It's not bad. I would say, okay, it's on this list. I enjoyed it enough. I actually like the second one better, so it better be on this list. I think it's a better game.
Okay.
But no, they're okay. I'm not offended that it's on here.
Yeah, that's good to know. I wasn't sure because I didn't hear a lot about it when it came out.
It's all right.
But the first trailer looked really cool. You know what that reminded me of? You were talking about psychological. I haven't seen remember that game? What was it called? Soma?
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool. I didn't play that one.
I want to play it too.
Maybe that's on here.
Yeah,
why not?
So. Yeah, probably.
Okay, 93. We talked about this last time. Super Hot.
Yeah, so I didn't play it. It's a big VR game, right?
Yeah, it's I didn't play it that way, but it is a big sort of VR kind of title.
I gotta skip it, but people like it, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I thought it was really I don't know, because it's so sparse. It's very just kind of simple geometric shapes and colors, and it's still like when you slash someone with a sword, it feels so violent, even though it's just like getting cut into diamonds. Yeah. It's really good. I'm not offended that it's on here. It's very original. So I don't know what this one though. Dead Cells.
Oh, people really like this game. I didn't play it.
Cool.
Am I wrong? Is this a roguelike?
I think a roguelike and a Metroidvania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't play it. Actually, your friend Alex might. I feel like that's a game he might be into. I'll ask him.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play it. People love it, so I got to pass.
One of those slept-on classics, maybe.
For sure.
Definitely more so than number 91, Dragon Age Inquisition.
Eek. So my brother and I are into Dragon Age. So what to say about this? So it's another one of these. Remember, I think when we were early on at being friends a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I talked about how I feel like this development company, their games always take the same sort of path, where the first one's great, the second one is very different, and then the third one is sort of a compromise between the two, and it's very meh. And that's what this is. Where like the first Dragon Age I thought was pretty cool. The second one is stupid, but it's fun, and this one is kind of a compromise of both, and it's meh. I think Nick and I kind of liked it enough where it's like it's very whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much. I think this won a lot of awards that year because that was the year that nothing came out.
What year was it? 2015?
2014.
Oh God, didn't Dark Souls 2 come out?
Evil Within was also that year.
Oh, okay.
it was just a pretty sparse year, and
Sure.
I think that's why it stands out.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So let's move on here. Oh, holy fuck! It's Soma.
Oh, really? All right. Well, I guess enough said there. What number is that? 90?
90.
Okay. Right on. I'll have to play it.
Yeah. Looks pretty spooky.
Okay.
It's a game I literally did not think about until a couple seconds ago.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm glad it's on here as a curiosity. But let's
right on.
Let's push forward. 89 is Slay the Spire.
Another game people really like that I've never played.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Are we talking like indie sort of Steam
It's
games?
like a card game, a little like dungeon crawler kind of thing.
And that's not my thing, but it's a popular game. So okay.
Yeah. If you like it, good for you. It's on here.
Yeah.
Came out last year. Dude, come on. 88 is Tetris Effect.
What? Wait, like Tetris?
Yeah. This happened last time, remember?
Yeah, was Tetris on there?
I think it was the same one.
Holy fuck. Either this game is actually really good or there weren't a lot of games.
Yeah. Bit of both?
A little bit of both. I mean, that's all I have to say.
No, it's like you can only do so much with that, right?
I know.
I don't know. Arkham Knight. I love it.
Okay, yeah, I mean...
That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Okay, quick fire. What Arkham game is your favorite?
Dude, I can't decide.
Okay.
Even quick fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they all have their own strengths.
I mean, you know what? I like these games, and even though I'm not, the biggest like superhero aficionado,
yeah,
I like it. I mean, yeah, they're cool. I like the whole series.
Origins was the only one that I didn't really, because it was a they sent it to somebody else to develop it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it.
It was kind of a reskin. But yeah, I do agree with their little blurb here where it says it's a lesson in how to end a game series as strongly as it started.
Okay.
I totally agree there.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's cool. Good. That's a good pick.
Yep. Rock Band 4.
Oh God, you know what, dude? Either we're getting old or this generation of games is longer than we thought it was, because I feel like we went through the Rock Band is incredibly popular all the way through Rock Band is totally dead in the same generation, right?
Well, I remember, I think Rock Band 2 had a good following because that was like, the first one was such a hit. Rock Band 2 had a lot of good stuff. Rock Band 3 was where they started implementing real instruments, which I thought was really cool. But by that point, I think it was just done.
Yeah, there's too much of it in the market.
Yeah, everyone just got tired of it. And 4, I didn't even know came out, to be honest with you.
I understand.
2015.
But, okay, hat tip to the local boys who made it. Harmonix is here where we live, so hat tip.
Yeah, I mean, there's the fact that they pulled off a new one, seemingly pretty well received.
I think they're doing a DJ game now, right? Did it come out? I was at PAX.
Not DJ Hero.
No, I know. I'm sorry. It's some sort of turntable game. I'm butchering it, but I saw it at PAX. But anyway,
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think they're pretty innovative. So good for them. 85, Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh, is this Telltale?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't speak on Tales of the Borderlands, but I have big love for Telltale. They've made some stuff that I really like. So I mean, hey, if you guys like this game, that's great. I like Telltale, but I didn't play this one in particular.
No, because I'm not like a Borderlands person, so I'm not
either.
Know.
I don't really like Borderlands.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've talked pretty extensively on the last one about how many good ones they have. The Wolf Among Us in particular is really strong.
Yeah, The Last of Us Season 1. I'm sorry, The Last of Us, excuse me. The Walking Dead. Yeah, same game.
Thing.
Yeah, The Walking Dead Season 1 and I think The Wolf Among Us. I think they're both great. I like them.
Yep. Terrific.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about this one though. 84 is a game called Ollie Ollie 2 Welcome to Ollywood. Does anyone know what this is?
Yeah, leave a message in the comments or on our socials if you know what that is.
Tell us if you
are an Ollie fan.
So it's a skateboarding side scroller.
Oh boy.
But it's like there's that guy from Star Fox who says nobody ever brings me gifts anymore. Remember that guy?
What
the big statue?
Yeah.
He's in this game, I guess.
All right. I mean, let's
just get off it. I'm done with this.
Let's just move on. Leave a comment if you like it.
83 MGS5.
Ooh, that's a tricky one for you, dude. I don't know if you want to comment. I could. Why don't you start?
I think we said everything there was to say last time. For lack of other games, it deserves to be on here, I think. It's an 8 out of 10. We could talk it to death, but that's the end of the story for me.
Yeah, I mean, quickly, I thought it had, in terms of gameplay, it was probably one of the tightest stealth-esque games I've ever played in my life.
Yep.
But obviously it's unfinished, and you gotta, whoever's fault that was, blah, blah, blah. We won't talk about it now, but it's not a finished game, but the first 80% is killer. So.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
82, A Short Hike.
Why don't we go to 81?
You're gonna get into the cutesies again. You're gonna hate that when they start cropping up.
Oh boy,
this appears to be one of them. It looks kind of like Animal Crossing from here, but I can't really tell.
All right.
All right. Yeah. 81 is XCOM 2.
This is a tough one for me. I feel like XCOM has everything in it I would love. I just don't like it. I love Fire Emblem. I love TAC shooters and TAC or strategy RPGs, that sort of thing.
You and Nick have talked about sort of the RNG and how you feel about that in previous episodes.
It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The way it's all blended together for me in that game, it just doesn't hit me. I don't know. I should love it.
I understand. I did like, I haven't played much of it. The first one,
Unknown?
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool and unique. I didn't play much of it, but I guess I understand its placement here because it was pretty popular. This one in particular.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, people really liked it. It's just not for me. I think our buddy Alex really likes it.
Yep. Yeah. So I'll give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, sure.
Number 80, Battlefield 1.
Oh, like World War I?
Yeah.
That one? Oh, I
really like this game, actually.
Yeah. I was going to say, I kind of forgot about it. I think it's surprisingly good after they had a string of shit releases.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think I'm not a Battlefield person really, but I think 3 and 4 had rough launches.
Oh, they sucked.
Right. And the first few are really beloved, so it was really disappointing.
Bad Company 2 is the shit. I stand by it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything bad at release about this game, and then I think I played it at someone's house a couple of months after it came out. And I'm like, oh, this is like very. I can't really describe it. It reminded me of the first couple Call of Duty games where the tone is very kind of sober and a little melancholic. Even in like a multiplayer match, it keeps that. And I was a big Battlefield guy in terms of multiplayer. Like my friends and I played hundreds of hours of Bad Company 2 and we hated 3. Right. I thought World War I was pretty good. Yeah, it looks great. I think it earns the crazy shit that it throws in there. It doesn't feel too forced. I give it a yes.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty good.
I think I 100%ed this, but I don't know how I feel about it being on here. Lego Marvel Superheroes.
I didn't play it. If you want to take 30 seconds and talk about it, go ahead. I did not play it.
I mean, because it's hard to go wrong with these Lego games if it's just like, I feel like they handle the ability to put all different kinds of characters in the same kind of making them easy to control and everything, whereas like movie tie-in games kind of suffer.
Yeah.
Like the Two Towers video game where you can only play as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli pretty much. And it's like, oh, I want to play as Gandalf, I want to play as etc. The Lego game, it's they throw everybody in there and they still find a way to make it, kind of some distinct gameplay choices. And that's how I felt about this one, because it's a free roam. It was the first one. They've done a couple now of the Avengers. So the novelty was big back then. I don't think it deserves a spot as best of the generation, but it was a fun time.
Hey, we liked it more than Fallout 4, I guess.
I did, yes, very much. Okay, number 78. Do you know this? Goro Goa?
No. What is that?
I don't know if I'm coming off as like uncultured, because a lot of these are little indie games, but
yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe. I mean, I am too. I mean, I'll be honest.
I'd
I
like
have no
to
idea
think
what that is.
that I know a little bit more than the layman about
I would like
games.
to think I'm knowledgeable, but I feel like every time we see a list like this, I'm like, what? What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it visually looks kind of interesting, but
Okay.
it's a point and click imaginative puzzle game. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's just let's put a pin in that and move on. I actually really enjoyed this one, Oxenfree.
I didn't play it, so why don't you speak on it?
Yeah, it's just kind of a it's a very simplistic art style. It kind of looks like little sketches, and it's this group of teenagers who are they take a ferry to this island off the coast of somewhere, I think the Pacific Northwest, and they just kind of are having adventures around this quaint little old island looking for their friend. They meet up with some friend. It's typical, teenagers hanging out, and then one of them, I think, goes missing, and it's the way that it's presented is something happened. There's a little ripple in space time or something, and as you kind of explore more of the town, it's nighttime, there's nobody around, and it's a very cozy, but there's something ominous about it kind of atmosphere, and it was a really fun. I want to say it was like a good 6-hour experience. It's mainly just exploration and dialogue and stuff, and that's pretty cool. Oh,
okay, maybe I'll play it. That's cool. All right, thumbs up.
I didn't play this though. Mortal Kombat 11.
I'm not a fighting game guy, so I got to skip it.
Yeah, I did really like the one that I played at a lot at a friend's house, the Mortal Kombat X. That was kind of the one where they kind of kicked the series in the ass. They rebooted it a little bit. Mm-hmm. That was pretty good. I didn't play this one though. So let's move on. 75, Laser League.
Dude, I keep missing on these all in a row. I have no idea what that is.
It looks like a kind of a Rocket League kind of something, but from above. I don't know.
Okay.
74 is Ghost of Tsushima. You played this.
Oh. Okay. So, I'll be professional. Everybody loves this game. I did not. It looks amazing. I have never taken more screenshots on a PlayStation in my life. They set it up beautifully, and it's optimized beautifully. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. Dude, it is an Assassin's Creed in Japan game. All the missions suck. The side quests suck. It's all the follow this NPC through a stealth sequence. If you break stealth, you lose. All that shit that we all played in 2008, it's this game, and it's the whole fucking game. Dude, you're what's the word? You're liberating bases and finding checkpoints on the map, and eek. It looks great, it sounds great, and it's so bizarre to me because it is one of the most unique games I've ever seen, but it's also one of the most generic at the same time. It's really, really weird. Yeah. But I'll say this, I thought the story had some feels, so I mean, it was a chore to play for sure, but I got some feels out of it, so it's not horrible. Everyone who says it's perfect, you're wrong as fuck. Like, no way. But it's art. Fine. It looks great. Whatever. Next.
I loved the first trailer or two that they put out for it. Yeah. I did, and then when I got to see the gameplay, my suspicion was that it was going to be kind of an Assassin's Creed, like, I don't know. I'm done. I'm done with
it's very tropey, very generic. You can pass.
If we can't make open world more interesting, I think it's time to hang it up. I think I would be a lot more attracted to this game if it was a more linear kind of action experience.
No, I understand. And like I said, I've never seen an open world sort of Japan ninjas whatever sort of game, which is very unique, but the game the game sort of within the game is so generic that it's very puzzling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that said, that's a personal preference thing.
Sure.
People seem to like it, so whatever.
They loved it.
I agree. 73 is Cuphead. I agree with this.
Yeah, Cuphead is super cool. The art style is awesome. And I mean, listen, I have to admit to it, like, I'm in a barbershop quartet that sings at PAX, and we sing the songs from Cuphead. So, right. I mean, I love it. I think it's great. It's brutal. It's a cool game. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet. I just I really respect it, and I think it earned the hype and attention that it got.
I agree. It's super cool.
Yeah. So that's it. That's a yes. I don't know about this because I haven't played it. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Yeah,
I played it. Did you play Human Revolution on the 360?
No.
Really, dude? Holy crap! You'd be all over that kind of game.
I think twice.
Holy fuck,
but
man.
I never finished it.
So, Mankind Divided is just very meh.
Yeah.
Mech-kind divided. So I don't have much to say about it. If you're into the whole, it's an RPG, but it's also a sci-fi game, and it's also a shooter. What Cyberpunk I thought was going to be. You'd like Human Revolution better. Mankind Divided, just the story's meh. The game was very easy. It's not as good as Human Revolution, and some people would argue with me that Human Revolution isn't as good as the classic one. So take that for what it is. It's meh. I can pass on it. It's okay. It's your sci-fi RPG-ish sort of shooting game. Whatever.
Yeah, because I haven't played any of these games. I feel like I'd like them a lot.
You would. I think you'd be into it.
The first one is seemingly, from what I've seen, is very like thought-provoking and ahead of its time.
Yeah.
But by all accounts, everyone hates the second one. And Human Revolution was kind of where it was. I don't know if it's the same company, but it was like a reinvention, a prequel, I believe, to the original games. And I remember hearing so much about that game and not much about this one.
Yeah, I mean, when did it come out? Human Revolution, I think, was 2010, 2009, something like that.
Right, like, and this was 2016.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I was slightly too young when I played Human Revolution. I think I was in high school, and it was the first game where it kind of showed me sort of like, they pulled some good tricks and deception with choices and things you make, or choices you make and how they affect stuff that I thought was pretty good. But this list has Mankind Divided in it, and Mankind Divided is meh.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this one, man. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That just came out.
Come on. What were they waiting for it to come out so that they could put the list out?
That's like too soon to call.
No, dude.
You had like 20 hours with this game like a second ago, and you're gonna say it's one of the best of the generation.
No. Like, listen, dude, the Egypt one sucked, the Greece one sucked. I'm assuming this one sucks. Like, I should do that. I should play it first. I'm not going to. Like, ugh.
Yeah, those are I think pretty far down the list in terms of games that I feel compelled to
don't bother.
Try.
Yeah. It ended with Brotherhood for me, but
okay.
Yeah.
Number 70, Night in the Woods. I really want to play this.
I do too. I haven't played it though.
It looks like, I don't know, just everything that I like in a game. It's cute, but it's not annoyingly cute.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you, man.
It's one of those. It just seems very charming.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah. 69 is Yakuza 0.
Oh, people love these games. I haven't played any of them. I can't comment on it. People really like them.
I haven't either. I mean, pretty much the reason that they're even in the back of my mind is that I'm hoping they might be like a Sleeping Dogs kind of thing.
Oh, dude, Sleeping Dogs was great.
Yeah, where it's like kind of a better version of GTA.
Yeah, I remember I downloaded, we won't talk about Sleeping Dogs for too much, but I downloaded Sleeping Dogs with the Games with Gold thing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting much, and I think I either messaged you or I said, dude, I'm not joking. This is like GTA but way better. And I think you agreed.
Yeah, because I think I played it last year for the first time.
Yeah.
Because you said that. Because when it was coming out, like the commercials were constantly being played during like Breaking Bad, and it became like a meme. Like, we're cops. I'm a cop. You're an undercover cop. The rules are different.
Yeah. It's exactly the quote was, "You're a cop. I'm an undercover cop. The rules are different." Yeah, I remember that very well.
And I was like, they were trying to sell that game to like bros. It was like not representative of how good and compelling that game is.
And it has like the Arkham fighting system. The game's fucking good. Anyway, well, Yakuza was the game we're trying to talk about, but we know nothing about. But Sleeping Dogs was the shit.
I hope Sleeping Dogs makes it. That would be great. Okay. Thimbleweed Park.
Next. What the hell is that?
Oh, okay. It's a Monkey Island kind of. It's the same people who did those. I might give that a try. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go, man.
Oh boy.
67 is Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, okay.
Your favorite?
All right. So I'm gonna try to be professional. Okay. Everybody loves this game. My brother loves it. Our friend Kyle loves it. Our friends fucking love it. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like, it's anime bullshit the whole time. It's
all the way down.
All the way up and down. And also, like, I didn't really like how they treated one of the LGBT characters in the game. I thought it was offensive. I did not like it. And this game is very anime bullshit the whole time. I'm sorry, I don't think it's great. It was all right.
I was laughing so hard because because I think the thumbnail here is that character that you're talking about.
Oh, I don't even remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's a lot of like stuff in those kind of games that and anime that is portrayed as cartoonish. But from what I saw, it's pretty bleak.
No, listen, everyone loves it. I didn't. It's okay. I don't want our friends to listen to this and think I'm an asshole. It's all right. I don't know. It's okay.
Do you think it belongs on here?
I don't know. I mean, I don't like anything, so sure, fuck it, whatever.
All right. Metro Exodus.
Wow, this is an interesting one. Yeah. I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think about Metro Exodus is, holy shit, I can't believe the third one came out. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Because like I remember I played the first one so long ago and the second one so long ago. When they announced this, I said, really? And I think you and our mutual friend Nick, not my brother Nick, liked it more than me, but I like it. I thought it was okay. Yeah,
I was because at that point I familiarized myself with the series. I played the first two games, the Redux versions, and I finished the books. He's 2033, 2034, and 2035 are the books, and me and Nick Monahan, we got really into the series. And when this came out, I was just like, wow, I can't believe that, I basically just caught up on the series the year prior. So I felt, like, oh, I skipped the wait, I'm here for this, but I can't believe it's actually coming out. And for me, I think it very much lived up to the hype. I don't know. We might do a little quick Metro episode with Nick somewhere down the line.
That would be cool. I'd love to talk about all three. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, this was just such a nice, without straying too far from the formula. I thought it was a nice change of pace to be able to go outside and have some open world encounters. I felt like it was unique enough to justify it. I felt it was kind of what I was hoping for from Fallout 4.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, I think you guys were higher on it than me, but I like it. I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought it was well done and a pretty the way that it sort of wrapped the whole series up, I thought was really nice too. So I vote yes, but
cool.
Sure.
It's up Check
to
it
interpretation. 65 is Firewatch.
Didn't you talk about this on I think the other list had this. I didn't play it. Isn't it one of these like you just kind of have a conversation with somebody and you're on like a watchtower or something? It's one of those like Gone Home sort of games.
Yeah, it's I looked into it after we did our episode, and it sounds to me like I made a good choice by not playing.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I mean, listen, man, you and I know this. People are into that shit. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't offend me. I'm not going to play it, but whatever.
Yeah. I just pretty much, if it's something simplistic like that, the story really got to knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. And from what I read, it is not.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay. Number 64 is the Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay. So I didn't play it. I was very up in arms about this game for a long time because keep in mind, this is Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. There are going to be, what, 3 or 4 parts? 3 parts?
Who knows?
Dude, honestly, fuck them. Dude, come on. Everyone played this game 3 years ago, and now it's coming out in $60 pieces. I don't care what it looks like. Dude, fuck this. Like, I don't know. I know our friends like it. My brother liked it enough. Alex liked it. Our buddies. I don't know. I don't like this whole how they release this. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I don't even hold the original. I'm not saying I hold the original one on a pedestal either. Right. It's just I don't know. I don't like how they went about doing this. Fuck it. I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one is Shadow of Mordor.
Wait, was that the first one or the second one?
The first one.
What's the second one? The second one is really bad.
Shadow of War.
Okay, so Shadow of Mordor. I remember when you and I were new friends, you were playing that and we were hanging out. This
came out in the fucking hell year, 2014.
So I thought, you know what, dude? This is a really good comparison to Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. Where it's very Assassin's Creedy and shitty. The missions suck. Like, it's very generic, but there are aspects to it that are very unique. Like the killing of the captains or whatever and that sort of system. It's pretty cool, but the actual game you play isn't good. So it's fine. People like it. I thought it was whatever.
Yeah, I didn't get very far. I think I may have mentioned it last time, but I just kept killing the orc captains because the combat was not that hard.
Yeah.
And I wound up getting like the ones with the same name, and I was just kind of like, okay, like, yeah, this isn't. My actions are having absolutely no consequence here, so whatever.
Yeah. The second one blows. Anyway, move on.
I will. Devil May Cry 5.
5. Oh.
The new one.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't like it. I thought I'd really like it. I think we've talked about this before. I actually was really high on DMC, the self-titled one where everyone hated Dante's haircut.
Right.
Remember that? I actually did not like this game. I played it recently because I had bought it with Metro Exodus and I never played it.
Right.
It's very cringy and kind of. What's the word? Beppe, what's that feeling when like when you're playing a game, you want people to walk into the room and think it's cool. You don't want people to walk into the room and you want to turn it off because the dialogue's embarrassing.
Right.
You know what I mean? This game is just, it's cringy. It's kind of over-sexualized and bro-y. I think it's bad. I shouldn't say bad. I should back up. I don't like it. I did okay. It got decent reviews. I don't know what the fan base thinks of it. I'm actually down on it. I don't like it.
So, my my perspective is that I'm playing these games for the first time.
Yeah.
And I played the first game a month or two ago. I thought it was phenomenal. I really liked all the like Resident Evil carryovers. I thought that the dialogue is very cringy in that game, but in a way that's kind of charming.
Yeah, like Resident Evil 4 charming.
Yeah, it's very much like that, like all his quips and stuff.
Yeah.
Very kind of original aesthetics. I love that game. I just played the second one, which I did not love. But that's a story in and of itself. But from what I understand, that is the worst one.
Okay.
So I'm just looking forward to catching up and playing this one. I heard good things about this one, but I don't know.
I did too. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't hit me. It's not like it plays bad. I don't know. It didn't hit me, man.
Yeah. Well, my review is forthcoming, I guess.
Okay.
This makes absolutely no sense. 61 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one.
Oh, wait. Is that the remake or whatever? Or is that the reboot?
Yeah, the reboot.
I don't know, man. I'll make this brief. Dude, I was sick of Call of Duty after Black Ops. Like I've had enough of it. I understand it's a yearly franchise. Pass.
Yeah. I didn't hear that much about it. You pretty much just hear about Warzone. I don't know if this has anything to do with that.
Yeah, the Fortnite game.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Next. I don't have anything to say about it. It's like, I don't know. Call of Duty was cool in high school in 07, 08, 9, and 10, but I'm good.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Number 60 is Tacoma.
Like Washington?
Oh, it's by the Gone Home people.
Oh, okay, next. Okay. No, I listen. I thought Gone Home was fine. It doesn't offend me. I didn't play.
I just
Tacoma.
I don't know why every list like this needs multiple of the same kind of game.
Wait,
like
what did I say during the IGN one? I'm so tired of the cute games.
It's not even that. It's not like cute. It's I don't understand the need for this and Firewatch on the same list. Like it's not, you know, the same thing.
I understand. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, so okay. This game is interesting where this is the online game, the MMO.
Yeah.
So this game flopped when it came out. It completely bombed.
Yeah.
And the devs took it upon themselves to completely change the game and re-release it, and now everyone goes nuts for it.
Yep.
I have some mutual friends who are into it. I think good for them for, sort of issuing the, hey, we messed up and let's do it again. And they did, and people like it. I don't have anything to say other than that.
Yeah, we talked about it last time, and I stand by my reasoning that I think for that reason, where I've never seen a game quite like that where it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad on release, and it's changed so much. I think Halo's getting there now. I was apprehensive last time, but I think the Master Chief Collection on PC, and I think Xbox, because now they have cross-platform on those, so that's great. Yeah. And I think No Man's Sky has made a lot of progress too. Evidently.
I can't believe that game made the jump too.
Yeah, so good for them.
Yeah, sure.
So 58 is Beat Saber.
Oh, isn't this another VR game?
That's pretty popular. Yeah.
Am I wrong? So, I mean, I don't have VR. I can't comment on it. People like it. Sure, check it off, I guess. I didn't play it.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I think it's notorious enough for me to give it the thumbs up.
Yeah.
57 is The Last Guardian.
This one hurts a little bit. So this is when I was a teenager and in my early 20s, I always made a joke. There are 3 games that are never going to come out. The Last Guardian, Shenmue 3, and Mega Man Legends 3. And now 2 of them have come out.
Yes.
And The Last Guardian is not very good. This is the Shadow of the Colossus and the Ico people.
Right.
Ico, I'm sorry. It's not good. It's very boring. It's not compelling. The gameplay is not interesting. It doesn't look that good. This is one of those, it was in the oven too long. They had to get it out. It's dated. It's not horrendous. It's just, if you're looking for the Shadow of the Colossus compelling experience, you're not going to get it. I actually put it down about 80% of the way through. I just said, this is really boring.
Yeah. I did not play it. I don't think I'm going to.
You don't have to. It's you know what? It's very disappointing. It kind of hurts a little because I do like this developer a lot.
I wonder if it would have been better for the world if it hadn't come out at all.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Who's to say?
It's not horrible, so I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 56 is the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah. I mean, we literally talked about it for an hour earlier in the year. So I mean, it's good. In my opinion, it's not. What's the word? It's not 100% better than the original one. Like, it doesn't make the original Resident Evil 2 obsolete. But it is a good game. The atmosphere is great. It looks amazing. Gunplay's pretty good. One thing I'm disappointed in is I'm a little surprised that the script and the voice acting is not astronomically better. I thought it was a little bit weak. And the puzzle solving is not great because the game is a little bit more on rails. They kind of tell you where to go, but it's a good game. I'm not going to say I don't like it. It's good.
Yeah. I think where the script really shines is when people are cursing.
Yeah, I should say there were some funny swear moments. Not like unintentionally funny. I think it was on purpose and it was pretty good.
Yeah. I think Claire has a "Are you fucking kidding me?" and Leon has at the end of the game when Mr. X comes back. He says, "Is this a fucking joke?"
Yeah. Oh, dude, and one of my favorite ones is in the jail too, when you're running away from all the zombies that come out of the cells and the Mr. X shows up. I forget what he says, but it's pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's those are the highlights in the script. Okay. Pyre?
I didn't play. I don't know. What is that? I'm scratching my head.
I have heard of it. It is part Tale of Redemption, part fantasy sports game.
Next? I have no idea.
I'm looking at it, but my brain isn't processing the images. So
yeah, I don't know.
Cool. Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure.
54 is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I thought all of these games were pretty good. I think the reboot was good. This game was decent. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it touches a little bit on the generic-y open worldy thing, but it's much more guided.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like all these. It's like the if Uncharted, had a female protagonist. They're pretty similar.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I finished the first one. I never played this one or the one after it.
They're pretty good. I'll check it off.
I think yeah, because the first one I would say was like a 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay, maybe I was higher on it than you.
Yeah, it was like, because I had just sort of come off playing the Uncharted games as well, so it was a little bit more of the same. But I would definitely rather be playing a game like this than an Assassin's Creed, even though the differences are kind of fine, because I feel like it's a lot tighter.
It is. I shouldn't say it's not too tropey, but it touches on it a little.
Right.
It's good.
Yep. Okay. I didn't play this one. Dying Light.
I don't like it. So these are the Dead Island people. You should play Dead Island. Dead Island sucked, but so I think Dead Island's bad. I think this game sucks. It does, man. Like, this is one of those. Okay, it's essentially Borderlands with zombies, but in Dying Light you can do parkour and shit, and it's in first person. So think about like if Mirror's Edge and Borderlands was a zombie game. That's what Dying Light is. And so the concept might seem pretty cool, where you're like flipping and running across walls and shit, and it's a zombie game. The quests suck. Like, the dialogue sucks. And I don't like Borderlands questing and fetch quests. I think Dead Island is bad, and I think this game is bad too.
Okay.
But people kind of liked it. The concept's cool. It doesn't fly with me. It sucks.
I've just had it with zombies that aren't Resident Evil zombies. That's my thing.
You. Yep.
I don't know about this one either. Gears 5.
I mean, I kind of forgot it exists. I mean, I don't know. Gears 1 was great. That's all I have to say.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Sure was. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's one of those things where I am tempted to I'm tempted to get back into it, but it's going to be a commitment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so I think this is going to wrap it for this section.
Oh, is this number 50?
This is number 51.
Okay, yep, and we'll do 50 to 1 next time. Hit me with it.
So this is Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh, baby. Yo, oh my God. So my brother Nick and I love these games. I will say this, Divinity Original Sin is better. Or Divinity Original Sin 2 is a very good game. I love CRPGs. These games are to die for, dude. If you like I'm serious. Like, if you like the classic CRPG Dungeons and Dragons style games, they're awesome. The combat is awesome. I love them a lot. In my opinion, the second one is not as good as 1 because you can respec at any time. So your choices don't seem as, what's the word? I never seem as committed to my choices, which I think is a bad thing. They made some changes to the combat that I thought weren't necessary, and I thought it made it worse than the first one. But these games are very good. Big ups to Lorien. Also, their game from like 2010, Divinity Ego Draconis, was fucking awesome too, and nobody likes it and nobody's played it. But I love this developer, so I'll check it off.
Hell yeah. It's nice to get a win in there right at the end.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have another skip, honestly. So I mean, that's gonna do it for this episode. That was 100 to 51. We'll take 50 to 1 next time. So we're really making this episode because we got a good response from when we did the IGN one for laughs a year ago. So from time to time, we have no problem, taking requests and doing fun stuff. I know the world loves reaction videos, and maybe it's a little oversaturated, but if you have suggestions, we'll take it. And that's what this episode came from.
Yeah, I think our voices are original enough to warrant some reaction videos.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I feel you. And what is this podcast if not a reaction to games in general, right?
Of course.
So anyway, we will catch you guys next time on Goddamn GameCube. Thank you, Beppe, and we'll see you next time.